Hello everybody, we are here with a timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright, so here's the deal. This is what's going on here. What I'm seeing is that something basically wants to be birthed through you creatively. I'm seeing something that, like, you know that you want to do this, or you know you want to express yourself. You know that you want to express yourself in this way, but you're not doing it. And this is creating, I'm hearing dislodged energy. You may be feeling symptoms within your chakra system because of this. So it's like this. When the Empress shows up, what it means is that there's like an abundance of sacral energy within you. Sacral is your creative energy. It's also your sexual energy too. That's not to be negated, but it can also be, it doesn't only have to come out as your sexual energy. Your creative energy is also from the sacral, because it's about magnetism and attraction and production, meaning like it can be about like creating actually like a physical baby, but it can also be a baby as in like a project or something that's precious to you that you are producing or carrying out. I'm getting something about music being associated with the sacral energy. So anyway, what I'm getting is that something is asking you like, hey, create me. Hey, I want to be birthed through you creatively. I want you to express this. But you're basically like choking it down because you may have anxiety about, I don't know, like making something or putting yourself out there. But also the process of creating doesn't have to be putting yourself out there unless that is what it entails. But maybe you keep getting this feeling like, I want to paint a picture of the moon, and you don't let yourself do it. And because of stifling yourself in this way, I'm seeing that there's resistance that this is creating. And it's something that, allow yourself to create without expectation of what it needs to be. So if you go out and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to make this picture of the moon, don't be attached to what the outcome is going to look like. It doesn't need to be a particular way. There may be something that you find along the way that ends up being very significant for you. So it's not just about creating the picture of the moon. It's about your soul being like, hey, I want to express myself in this way, and you obliging. I'm hearing because that is your higher power. But yeah, the reason that you're feeling these, I'm hearing this mixology, is basically because something is saying, hey, I want you to create me. I want you to nurture me. I want you to see me. I want you to express me. And in you having all these thoughts that are stopping you from doing it, it's creating all of this tension. And that's what is arising at this point. So yeah, you may be having stuff with your chakras or stuff with your body that you're feeling this is manifesting for you. For some of you, it's manifesting in stomach issues. That's not the only way that this can manifest, and it's also not a common way for it to manifest, but that's coming through. I'm getting like a rumbling in the stomach. Eight of Swords too is what I was seeing as well before, as to like what is stopping the Empress from expressing themselves. You are the Empress. No matter what you identify with as or don't, all of us are the Empress. It's an aspect of us. So basically, having this Eight of Swords, it can be all of the reasons or excuses why you're making for not doing this thing. But it can come from a place of overthinking, procrastination, fear, and it's also something that you can learn how to work around. Anxiety. Ooh, that candle that I just lit, it's called the Empowerment Candle. Maybe you're going to do something that's going to help you maybe I'm hearing something about releasing toxins. Maybe you're going to do something that's going to help you release the blocked energy. Because this Eight of Swords definitely seems like a block the way it's coming through. What is all this? So there's this really happy energy, but then I'm seeing there be this, like, I'm seeing your guides be all around you. There's something that they're very excited about here, but it almost seems like there's resistance to what you're being guided to do. I'm seeing you be very, very close, like your guides are completely surrounding you, encircling you. And I'm seeing them be very, very happy about something. But then it's like something about what spirit or like one of your main guides is telling you that you're meant to be doing. There may be resistance to this. Why? You feel conflicted for some reason. There can be something of a Taurian nature that's attached to this. Yeah, I'm seeing that you're supposed to be doing something. When I say supposed, I just mean, when I say supposed to, I just mean that this is the guidance. You're not supposed to do anything. You get to do whatever you want. It's all your manifestation. It's your choice. Your life is your canvas. You get to do whatever it is that you want with it. I'm just relaying information. Like me over here, it's not Gabriella speaking to you. This is your higher self communicating with you that's being channeled to you through this reading, okay? In a visceral, physical form that you can audibly hear and visually see, potentially. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you already know what the guidance is about what you're meant to be doing right now. I'm seeing Spirit be like, this is the project. This is what you're supposed to be working on. I'm seeing the High Priestess be involved in this. Also, too, to have the Hierophant and the High Priestess here, this is going to definitely have like a spiritual, mystical element to it, whatever this is that you're meant to be doing, okay? So why the resistance? Because you already know what you're meant to be doing here. Like, you already got the message. The High Priestess is like, I'm waiting. Are you going to get in the car? This is a very big part of your mission here. What are you doing? I don't know, maybe you've been too busy joking around with something. Maybe you feel a bit distracted. This can be because of people that you are hanging out with, or like something socially that's going on. I get the feeling of you having like really silly guides. Like I'm hearing a lot of jokes that are coming through about this. So even though your guides are like, hey, come on, like, when are you going to get this started? When are you going to do this thing? I'm getting, like, a very jovial, like, light, cosmic giggle sort of energy here. Yeah, okay, so they're like, you know that this is going to bring so much happiness and fulfillment to you to do. The High Priestess is like, I told you that you were going to be so happy if you did this. Why are you not doing it? What is the pause? What is the delay? What is the wait for? It's like summer break is over and you have to get to work and you're like, you have to get back into school. You have to get back into class. I'm seeing classes are starting. You're like, but I've been having so much fun with my friends. I don't want to go back yet. But I'm seeing like your parents over here, the Hierophant and the High Priestess being like, we have this project for you to work on. You're the only one that can do this. We've been waiting for you. And we also told you that fulfillment that you've been seeking, that happiness that you've been seeking, that feeling that you feel you have not felt fully yet at this point, that's what's going to be contained within this. So your guides are like, your pursuit of happiness is in this direction, and it's like you still haven't gone in that direction, but why? For why at this point? They're trying to help you out here. They're like dangling the carrot in front of your face so you run. This must be like some heavy resistance to have you not going in this direction. Like it's gonna have to be a major block of some sort. What is this about? You have to decide something. There can be a social aspect to this that is creating resistance from you doing this. Something like that. Let's just use an example, okay? Let's say that you feel you've been being guided to do tarot readings, okay? It's been clear and obvious to you that you have this gift. It's an ability of yours. You're meant to be doing it. You've gotten all the signs. You feel very happy and fulfilled. You feel very in touch. You feel like you're connected with your purpose when you're doing tarot readings, but maybe the people around you, you don't know whether or not they're going to support that, and that's why there's resistance. It's like, what if they think I'm weird for doing this? Or what if they make fun of me or whatever? There's like some sort of social implication that is having you feel resistance to the internal guidance that you know that you're being given. So, what's going to decide this for you? Is this going to be an external factor, or are you going to be like, no matter what, I have to stay true to myself? Like, this is going to be fortitude here for you. I'm surprised the Strength card hasn't come out yet. Maybe you feel like you have to decide between like your destiny and your fate and your social circle or social setting. Yeah, it's that energy again of like you've been having so much fun during the summer and now you have to go back to school because Spirit's like, hey, we have this really important project for you. You're the only one that can do this. And you're like, but I've been hanging out with my friends. I don't want to go back to school yet. But I'm seeing your higher self be like, this is going to be even more than... It's like you're choosing the 3 of Cups over the 10 of Cups. Potentially. That's what's holding you back. And the High Priestess is like, this is 3 times plus as much that you would be feeling if you go in this direction. I'm hearing something about traditions too. That could also be something that's coming up. Okay, so you've been working on this conflict. So this is not a new conflict. This is something that you've been tending to, caring for. I'm trying to steer away from saying dealing with. Something that you're caring for. This conflict that you're caring for. So you're very, very close to making this decision, but I'm seeing you feel very stressed out. It's okay. It's all going to be okay. It all is okay. See you get a little sweaty over here about this. This is going to be a continuation of your work, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, it really is like coming back to school. I'm seeing you also be a very... I'm hearing a diligent and a hard worker. Okay. Yeah, if you were waiting to find out whether or not this would be worth it to you, it will be. So if you were questioning that, and that's maybe why you were like, I don't know if I should really go in that direction. I'm seeing Spirit and your guides be like... This is something that is going to fully give back to you in the way that you need it to. It's going to be worth your while. And you're going to just get continued confirmation of that. But yeah, you could have even been waiting for news that was associated with, like, is this going to be worth it to me? It will be. I'm feeling heat on my right arm. There can be an activation that you're going through. This can be associated with the, maybe the heart chakra. Yeah, so maybe you were waiting to find out, like, is spirit going to compensate me for this? Yes. Yes. Your energy will be compensated for. Yeah, there's something here that you're meant to be speaking out upon. So maybe that's going to push you towards making this choice, making this decision. Maybe there's also something that you spent time doing and you were like, if I go to this other thing, like, is this really going to be worth my while? But I'm seeing it be confirmed that it will be. Here's the Strength card. I knew it was going to show its face at some point. Ask for help if you need it. Don't be scared to reach out. Ask for guidance. Ask for support. I'm seeing someone in like a desert setting. I'm seeing something white on the head, or covering the head or wrapping around that comes down. I'm hearing mystic, mystical. This is reminding me of a book, The Alchemist. I'm hearing something about it being reminiscent of that. Okay. So, there's a choice here that needs to be made. It's been tough working through this, but I'm seeing you're almost at the point of completing this, but it's been very, very challenging. But I'm seeing you've been like on the trail of following your guidance. It is definitely being confirmed, okay? I'm seeing this from like your highest guide is saying this project, this venture, this direction is going to be worth it to you. Like church, this is for sure going to be worth it to you. Like, I'm not seeing even like a drop of doubt here within this. I'm seeing your whole team being like, we've been confirming this for you. What are you waiting for? But maybe you were stammering a bit because of that. But I'm getting to something about social influence also having like a major impact on this as well. That you may have been like leaning into or buying into, something like that. It's like something about the crowd of people that are around you. And you may have, that could have been creating static for you. You're also going to get more information from esoteric means, it appears. There can be somebody that you can be connecting with yourself and your higher self and getting the information you need. You can be connecting with somebody that can tap into that energy and give you information that you need. You can go many different routes to get this. Also, more information is to come about you going in this direction. More information is to come. Will be given to you. But it seems like you maybe needed to like commit or be sure that you were going in this direction before this came in. Because I'm even seeing your guides hold something back before they allow you like access to this information. Maybe just to be like, well, if you're not going to go down that road, we don't need to tell you this. So I'm seeing information be coming through. Okay, so what I'm getting is that your guides wanted to, I feel like this is a bit of a game here. What I'm seeing is that your guides wanted to see if you would do it or not without being informed about the compensation. Maybe because of trying to put the focus on what you're doing and not what you're getting back from it. Maybe in a more tangible sense. Like maybe, I mean, to have the Hierophant and the moon here, this can be like, are you so focused on material things that you're forgetting about the deeper like extension of yourself? Like, are you so focused on what's outside of you that you're not listening to the call internally and following that? So without them telling you whether or not this was you were gonna be rewarded for it, it's like, are you going to listen to what's going on internally, and isn't that reward enough for you? But now I'm seeing them sort of break the seal and tell you you're going to be compensated for this. So yeah, if you were wondering, I'm seeing this. I'm hearing something about high regard. I'm just getting that this is now being disclosed at this point, but it was sort of withheld before. And I'm also seeing that the whole point of this is because your guides have been watching you and seeing that although there are times when you feel fulfilled, there's like 3 times more fulfillment that you would be feeling if you were going in this direction, and they just want to see you be happy, and that's why they're bringing all of this stuff up. It's always going to be your choice what you want to do, because it seems like you have something going on that maybe you want to keep doing, but I'm seeing your guides be like, but if you want something that is going to be more in alignment with you, especially like emotionally and feeling very happy and involved, go in this direction then. But they're just giving you options. They're just giving you choices. There's no, you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. Your guides don't talk like that. All your guides are there to do is just support you, to surround you, to love you, all of that stuff. And they don't need anything from you either. They just do it because it's unconditional, and they support you unconditionally, which means that they don't put conditions on you, which means you can make any decision you want and they will still love you just because you're you. And that is what it is. But yeah, what I'm seeing is that it may take a bit of courage for you to commit to this and to take this little leap of faith here, but it's going to be well worth it to you, because I'm seeing it's really going to give you something internally that maybe you've been looking for, and that is the point of this. I'm hearing, and it will be well worth it to you. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. You may be having a conversation with somebody that you see as being very wise, and they may have access to information that you find to be helpful. I'm hearing that they're connected to a whole library. This can be you, this can be somebody that you're connecting with, but I'm seeing having a conversation with this person will be helpful. This is somebody that would come in. You don't have to go searching for them. Okay. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.